Welcome to Prime News. I'm your host, Silverbolt, and I'm joined by my co-host, Gears. The first category we have today is weather. Gears, would you like to get our audience started on the weather this week? Of course, Silverbolt. The weather this week is going to be featuring rain on Monday, rain on Tuesday, snow on Wednesday, more snow on Thursday, and more rain on Friday. Saturday is going to be bright and sunny and 90 degrees outside. And Sunday is going to be right back to rain. The reason it's going to be like this is because we live in the Midwest of Iacon and the weather always sucks and is always changing. Well, Gears, that sounds great. Our top story tonight. President Megatron has decided to demolish the east wing of the Capitol building of Iacon. Prime News has gotten our interviewer Optimus Prime on the scene to discuss with Megatron the important questions. Alright, Megatron. What was your thought process of destroying the east wing of the Capitol building of Iacon?
Well, Prime, it's quite simple actually. I am evil, and I ran my whole campaign on being evil. And yet, somehow, I still won.
What do you plan on doing with all the historical artifacts in the East Wing?
Wait, you're telling me there was historical artifacts in there? I didn't even know that.
My last question for you today, President Megatron, is what do you have to say about people saying your name is in the Unicron files?
Whoa, wait a minute. Are we still talking about Unicron? This creep? Unicron is a planet-eating destroyer of worlds, and I just don't see the reason we should be talking about him anymore. Lastly, how dare you bring that question up, Biggie? I'll rip out your optics!
Well, man, looks like Megatron lost his mind again. In other breaking news, popular rapper Tard has been caught having relations with minicons. Police conducted a raid while Tard was having one of his notorious tarn parties while he was putting baby oil on minicons. But you know what they say, there ain't no party like a Tard party. Dude, you're on live TV. You can't say that.
What? Why not?
You can't say things like that.
Anyways, we got an exclusive interview with one of the police officers.
Tarn is currently facing allegations of touching minicons inappropriately. We have had several witness testimonies state that Tarn, and I quote, put baby oil on minicons and started rubbing their arms.
Prime News has an exclusive interview with one of the eyewitnesses at the town party. Can you move the camera down here?
Man, my buddy Sideswipe called me up and he was like, yo, you gotta come to this party, man. So I come down here and then I'm like, oh, this music's pretty good and stuff. But then Tarn started whipping out baby oil. I'm like, what's going on, man? So me and Sideswipe up and left, and then I hear sirens coming and the cops are here. And I'm like, whoa, what's going on, man? It was crazy, I'm telling you, man.
You heard it here first, folks. Tarn is an alleged minicon groomer. Can you move the camera down here?
This just in, breaking news. A multiversal version of Optimus Prime has committed several accounts of murder and cannibalism of faces. I will describe the crime. The multiversal Optimus Prime would rip off the faces of his victims and then start to eat them. When apprehended by police officers, the multiversal version of Optimus Prime stated, "Freedom is the right of all sentient beings, and that gives me the freedom to rip off faces and eat them."
Dude, are we even talking about the same Optimus Prime here?
No, thank God, we're not talking about our Optimus Prime. Our last story for the night. The Cybertronian Civil War continues to rage on, killing thousands of innocent Cybertronians. Thousands of people continue to die, and war crimes have been committed on both sides. It is truly a disgusting and bloodthirsty war with no end in sight.
Anyways, in more important news, GameStop has stolen the Best Buy FedBot! on, Silverbolt. Look at these images. This is crazy. I can't believe the GameStop executive signed off on this.
Dude, there's a literal war going on right now, and this is where your priorities are? Well, yeah, my priorities are on the GameStop girl. What are yours on? Dude, what the fuck?